On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 11 games of ping pong, 10 goblin slayers, 9 pissed off Vegetas, 8 enormous titans, 7 succulent sea bass, 6 super saiyans, 5 golden freezes for some reason, 4 ReZero references, 3 seasons of Snafu, 2 co-hosts for the King of Anime podcast, and the anime Dragon Ball Z. I've been talking about a lot when it comes to anime, and I would be remiss if I did not talk about American cartoons. For those that don't know, I was raised in the 90s, and not to toot my own horn or anything, but we had some of the best cartoons, like ever. Rocko's Modern Life, Rugrats, Ren and Stimpy, those are all starting with R's. Courage the Cowardly Dog, Dexter's Laboratory, Powerpuff Girls, so many good cartoons. And then there was a point in my life when I felt like there was no good cartoons anymore, and everything was just crap. It wasn't until the year 2010, when my son was watching cartoons, that I myself got back into American cartoons, and I saw the cartoons that he was watching, and I said, these are actually pretty good. And the first one I saw was none other than Adventure Time. A lot of people like to harken back to Adventure Time, and pretty much Adventure Time started this whole brand new renaissance of like cartoons, this whole new era, this new age of cartoons. And they were funny, and they were great, and they were very different from the cartoons that I remember growing up watching, but they were good. They were amazing, and I would just like to kind of brag about all the ones that I found along the way. First one, of course, is Adventure Time. Adventure Time with Finn the Human and Jake the Dog. I know I said that backwards, but I don't care. Great show, fantasy. Pretty much this is a show that you could just watch any day of the week, and it is just spectacular. It recently stopped. That's another thing that cartoons are doing more of now that we never got as kids, which was they actually have endings. Like, they are ending the shows properly, and that to me is just incredible. The Amazing World of Gumball. I mean, it's the Amazing World of Gumball. You have Gumball the cat, and you have Darwin the fish, and they go through all their daily lives. It's fun. It's still hanging on. Got some like modern day references. It's a blast. It's super fun. They brought back a new reboot of DuckTales, and I've seen a couple episodes of it, and it's actually pretty good. I remember watching the original DuckTales when it first came out, and it was spectacular. It was great. It was stupendous. They even kept the same theme song from the original show, which, how could you change the intro? You can't. That's why they kept it, but they just did a cover of it. Gravity Falls. Gravity Falls is a really good cartoon. Like, kids love it, adults can enjoy it. It's got a great story, and probably one of the more fantastic endings out of any kind of show, anime, movie, whatever. It's a really good story with a really solid ending. OK KO, Let's Be Heroes. Super great, super fun, totally an homage to like anime and all those old school shows. I loved OK KO. It was canceled after 3 seasons, but they gave it a proper ending too, which is nice. Super fun. And the main person who did the voice, same voice actor as Goku when he was a kid. Love it. I have to touch on Phineas and Ferb because my son saw that, but it was pretty much the same episode every episode. I could see why some kids would find it entertaining, but for me personally, I wasn't a fan of it. Yes. Regular Show. Regular Show was a show that was pretty much, if you were to like rebrand them and take their sodas out of their hand and put alcohol in it, it would be an Adult Swim show. Regular Show was anything but that. That was their tagline. Anything but regular. It was neat. It was cool. The art animation style was cool. It was about like modern day things that happen in life, but obviously because it's Regular Show, they have to do everything over the top and whatnot. Solid ending, and I thoroughly enjoyed Regular Show. That was probably one of my favorites to come out on Cartoon Network. I enjoyed watching that with my son. I was just like, yeah, Regular Show. Sometimes I'd watch it when he wasn't even around. Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom was surprisingly a show that I enjoyed. I didn't expect much out of the show, but it was like fun and it was funny. A lot of fourth wall breaking, and it was just the funniest shit I've seen in a long time. Steven Universe. Steven Universe is a great show. It's nice, it's good. They have another one that came out after. It's called Steven Universe Future. It's supposed to be when he's older and he's got like a deeper voice now. All of them are fun. Steven Universe in the Crystal Gems, fighting with the superpowers. He finds out about his past. He's half human, half gem. It's really cool. Uncle Grandpa is something that you would watch, I don't know, if you're on drugs. It was a weird show, and I'm surprised it lasted as long as it did on on TV. Weird stuff. Proof that adult cartoons are alive and still relevant. BoJack Horseman. BoJack Horseman is very dark, very adult. It's like a horse who used to be famous when he was younger and now he's older. It's very serious approach to it and really awesome. Primal is absolutely sick, but it's like an awesome type of sick, and it's made by the guy who did Samurai Jack and Dexter's Laboratory, and he's proven that he can make adult shows, and there is no spoken words in this show, and really good storytelling. Really awesome, really brutal. I enjoyed it. Speaking of Samurai Jack, they actually brought back Samurai Jack so that they could end it. I didn't necessarily hate the final season. I just felt like it was only 10 episodes and you could only tell a story with the amount of episodes that you're given. And I feel like if he had more episodes to tell a story, it could have been way better. But I did enjoy it. It was a decent ending. Rick and Morty is easily the best cartoon to come out of America in years. I love Rick and Morty. This is a funny ass show. It's very witty, it's very smart. The possibilities are endless with all the multiverses and all the different things you could do with it. And I definitely feel as if this show is something that could last for 100 seasons, Morty. But yeah, freaking Rick and Morty. If you haven't seen Rick and Morty or even given it a chance, just give it a chance. It's a great show. Hilarious, unique animation style, and above all else, just weird and wacky, and I'm so looking forward to what happens in the future with that show. And those are all the shows I had really wanted to discuss about American cartoons. If there's any cartoons that haven't come out or that I haven't seen that came out around 2010 in America, let me know down below in the comment section below. Final video tomorrow.